It took this guy 900 rubber bands to split a watermelon. It took Mr. Beast less than 3,000 rubber bands to bend a metal safe. 270 plus rubber bands for this guy to explode a gallon of milk. And 300 rubber bands for this guy to bend his TV. So I'm going to use all these rubber bands to break that plank of wood. Or at least try. So here we have a piece of wood. And here is thousands of rubber bands. And we're gonna see how many of these does it take to break a piece of wood. If you enjoyed this video, then consider subscribing to the channel. It's totally free and totally up to you. Let's start off with 1. 1. Okay, now it's 5. You know what? I'm gonna put 5 more. Now it's 10. So apparently, 10 rubber bands aren't enough to dent this piece of wood. And that sucks. Damn it! I need more! Bring the chair! And the time-lapse camera. This is the result of 100 rubber bands. I can't tell if I'm making a dent in it at all, but it is really tough to grab. Let's see if the wood can survive 500 rubber bands. I spent about 10 minutes putting on 400 more rubber bands, but after the first 100 rubber bands, the pain was starting to get to me. And now we have 500 rubber bands. Oh my god, look at this thing. The thing is, I can't even tell if it's gonna break or not, because it just feels like a big ass rubber band belt. And now let's see what 1,000 rubber bands can do. This wood was not bending or breaking at all. I had to double down on rubber bands. However, it seems that not even 1,000 rubber bands was enough to break it, but I wasn't gonna give up. At this point, I'm gonna stop counting. I'm just gonna film until something happens. Yeah. This is what we managed to get so far, and this is already starting to get rock solid. I'm amazed how much pressure the wood is able to take with all of these rubber bands. Check it out, guys. This is the world's tightest belt. The next morning, I got back to work. Since I wasn't going to count them anymore, I decided to put all 35 plus rubber bands remaining on the wood and filmed the entire process of doing it. And then I hit it with a hammer. This thing won't budge. Listen here, you little shit! I will break you. No matter how many rubber bands, I will break you. So after all that, here's 2,000 rubber bands. It's pretty dented, sort of. It's very pretty. This is really cool. However, I cannot risk getting any splinters around here, so we're gonna move to a second location. But before we can continue, we gotta try a drop test. To explain, I was gonna move to a second location of the house, but then I had a cool idea to drop the wood on the ground 3 times to see if the pressure of both the rubber bands and the impact would keep the wood intact. If this thing can survive 3 drops without breaking, I'll give something to one of my subscribers. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Last one. 3, 2, 1. Well, it didn't break. Well, back to work. I am determined to break this wood with rubber bands. However, the more I kept putting on rubber bands, the more I thought this was a stupid video. The wood was not budging at all. So I decided to play with it instead. So this is how much rubber bands we have left. And these are all the discarded ones. You know, the ones that broke or are too small to fit onto the wood. And this is my brand new skateboard. I can ride this thing. Let me see. Oh, no way. Yes! I bet you bros also didn't know that this also could be used as an instrument. Ow! Ow! Ah, that really hurt. Bros. I might have to quit. Nah. We're in this. I swear I don't play the drums. These are the remaining rubber bands, boys. We started from this, and now we're ending it with this. Which means I actually did it. I actually managed to put 4,000 rubber bands on this, and this son of a bitch refuses to break. I wonder if I can use this as a scale. We're almost done! Any minute now! There's only 10 more left! Guys, this is it. Our final rubber band. One long, beefy plank. Time to see what happens. Come on. Come on. And that's it. That's all the rubber bands we have. And it didn't break. How in the fuck? How in the fuck? This was 4,500 rubber bands. This took me 2 days. And it still couldn't do it. Stupid wood. Why couldn't you do it for the clickbait? All right, time to cut it. Even though the wood did not break under intense pressure, I was willing to settle for at least some kind of crease. Ah, stupid fucking wood. Damn, nice bush. Completely unfazed. I'm disappointed. So after about 4,000 rubber bands, it could not even dent this piece of wood. Got a whole mess to clean. Well, there you have it. It takes more than 4,500 rubber bands to completely demolish a piece of wood. Nope, I'm done. My hands are smelly. Everything tastes like rubber. But other than that, I'm all good. I failed to break the piece of wood, but I sure had fun filming this video. And don't worry, I'll come up with a better idea for next week's video. And don't forget